Good evening everyone, and welcome to this week's video. I do look forward to speaking with you all each week, and it's a lovely opportunity to do that. I hope you've all enjoyed the sunshine, obviously very responsibly, and I hope that Ramadan is going well for all of those families who are celebrating it, and you're still able to maintain the social distancing to make sure that all your friends, families and relations, and especially those most vulnerable, are safe. It's still obviously a very, very strange times with time not quite acting and behaving like it is, and waking up so late, and all of these things with routines going out the window. So please do support all of your children, all of your families, to make sure that they maintain that routine and they're still able to get through all of the work that is set for them. So just to remind you about all of the different wellbeing things that we've got for you and your families to support you during this time. We've still got the wellbeing button and the safeguarding button on the school website, should you need to click that. That sends an email to staff who are in the safeguarding team if there's anything you're worried about. Obviously, the progress leaders are still emailing and phoning. We've got the Instagram accounts, we've got the Twitter feed. You can email myself at headteacher@halifaxacademy.org if you need to. And we're there for all of you and each and every one of you. And I know many of you have reached out to us to support. So thank you very much for that. We're still working hard on free school meals. I think the government database has struggled with all of the schools. It's not been the easiest thing to navigate, but I think we're there now at the moment. So I think we've covered that now, and the same with providing computers to everyone. So I think we were able to provide computers for those families who need them. If you are struggling with your IT access, then please do get in contact. You may have heard about the government scheme to provide some laptops for those families that need, and we still don't know the details of that, but we're looking into it, and we'll get back to you with more details as and when we have them. So regarding Year 11, Year 11s, I know that this is a weird time for you and it feels like something has been stolen away from you, and I'm really sorry for that, and we miss you all absolutely desperately. And I know Miss Hawkins is still speaking with many of you and emailing you. And please do get in contact with the schools that you are going to for sixth form. They're setting work and they're trying to create some bridging work for you, and it's really important that you engage with that. Obviously, with the centre assessed grades that we're currently doing in school, sixth forms will get different information now, and we think that more students might be applying for sixth form, so it's really important that you engage with your new schools with the work that they're setting, so that you're able to make sure that when you get into school, when you get into the new sixth form place, that you're up to speed and you haven't missed out. So please do that. It's also looking likely in Year 10 that we'll be entering some students for the GCSEs they've already studied and completed. This wasn't confirmed, and it still isn't confirmed. But all the information we've got so far is looking likely that for those courses where students have completed the GCSEs, we will be putting in a centre assessed grade. Now, this is why the A to L grades are so important. So at the end of next week, we'll be collecting another A to L grade from staff. This is about how students have engaged with work and how much they're completing. And all of this is going in to our centre assessed grades and informing all of the other decisions we have to make, and informing then, as we say, all of the sets and all of the different things that we're going to have to do when we get back to school, and the intervention programs that we're going to have to put in place for students who are behind potentially, and keeping them in school for longer. Again, it's incredible to see all of the work from students, and that's absolutely phenomenal. It really warms everyone's souls, and teachers' souls, and all the staff working hard with you when they get all of these emails from students and they get the work and they get the examples. So it's quite incredible how self-motivated and working, and thank you to all of those families who are supporting children. It really makes a difference when you're so engaged. So thank you very much for that and all the support that you're providing. Also, just like to flag up that two things have come online over the last couple of weeks. One is the Oak National Academy. Now, this is a government scheme that has been set up that basically provides lessons, and these are other things you can supplement your work. If you're not quite sure what you're doing, these have got lessons for every single year group from primary to reception. They're dead easy to follow, and again, that's there. It's a really, really good resource if you want to supplement the work that we're providing. And again, with BBC Bite Size, there's loads of information on there, loads of short videos, loads of worksheets, loads of things that you can do with your children. I've been using both with my children to support and supplement the work that they've been given by their schools, and it's really, really accessible. So please do look at that as well. Finally, I want to leave you with one of my favourite poems. This is by Emily Dickinson, and it's called Hope is the Thing with Feathers. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul, and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and swore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. I hope everybody's safe, hope everybody's well, and I'll speak to you next week. Thanks very much.